What's up, Nemesis? Thing was pretty worn out. Hey, I appreciate that so much, man. Truly do. Dude, motard tires all day. That's all we get done around here. Let's see if I can't turn this thing around. Touchscreen's so sensitive. There we go. Well, kinda, man. For the last 12 or 15 years, we had a brick and mortar shop, and we sold parts and accessories, and we did most dirt bike service, a little quad stuff. We were in Winfield, and finally, man, I just got fed up with doing it full time. The money was, feast or famine, and I went to work for AEP, and now I just do it on the side in the evenings, and on the weekends I do a lot of suspension, pop-ins, got 2 or 3 guys that help me on the side, and kind of like it better this way. Now it's just extra money instead of having to worry about it paying the bills. But I'm kind of bitter about it by now, because that's like I spend more time working on everybody else's stuff and I never even find time to ride. Yeah, exactly. The stress was ridiculous, man. Especially the internet has killed all the brick and mortar shops. Like, if you're not a dealer, you don't stand a chance in making it. The only reason people even go to shops anymore is to look at new bikes. They just get all their parts offline, and you can't really blame them, No, but now more or less it just it supports my hobby or addiction or whatever you want to call it. But still do a lot of business. We get forks shipped from all over the country to do fork seals and stuff. Yep, makes sense. I think it's doing it everywhere, man. The internet's definitely, I was just listening to a podcast earlier where the guys on the podcast were saying, they do all their shopping on Amazon now. Like, if it's not fresh food or something, they get it off Amazon, and I find myself doing that a lot too. And I don't know, it's just changing world, really. Normally with this tire stand, I have like a rod that comes up through the middle and holds the wheel. Makes it a lot easier, but this is like a CRF 125F wheel, so the rod won't fit through the hub. So I have to do the tire and still manage to hold the wheel, keep it from popping up. Sometimes I'll lay a big cinder block on it or something. Nemesis, what part of the UK are you from? Awesome, man. Have fun at tennis practice. It's a nice hot day for that. Appreciate you swinging by, bro. Appreciate the light. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Later, bud. One tire down. Now we're going to see if we can get a new tire on this rim real quick. find the rod I just took out of that. Wish somebody could like replay my live and tell me where I put the rod. Found it. Nice. These big dual sport tires are usually a pain, so wish me luck, will you? Sure it's not directional. Doesn't appear to be. Taking this out. There's no way this thing needs 2 rim locks. Well, they seem like they're going to be pretty easy. Alright guys, I gotta go grab a tube. I'll be right back. Well, this is an 18, I grabbed the 19, so I'll be right back. I had to grab a wrench that was under my tripod. Another one done. That's 2 down. Now, the problem with this one is that it's got one of these old tires on it, and I can't even manage to get a bite on it. These old Sedonas, you pretty much had to use a tire machine to get them on and off because the bead's so stiff and messed up. So, tried this one a couple days ago. I may have to end up cutting it with a sawzall. Or else I could bend the rim. Yeah, see, it's just flexing the rim. Just an absolute piece of junk. Either that or set it in front of a torpedo heater for a while. But, just the way these are. No way around it. Go ahead and get the tire off this other wheel, though. Oh great, we've got another one that the rod won't fit through. Awesome. Nemesis, are you still out there? I didn't see, for some reason I couldn't see your messages. It's like sometimes they pop up and sometimes they don't. Okay. Yeah, I do. I've done nothing pretty much but motocross for like the last 15 years. And I still mainly just motocross. But I've really gotten into some adventure bikes lately. Check this out. Picked up this DR a few years ago. It actually all started because I picked up that KLR over there in a trade, and I rode it for a couple days, and I was like, man, this thing is sweet. Like, I'd always just kind of made fun of those big dual sport adventure bikes, and I rode one and I loved it, kind of ate my words, and so I've been riding those a lot, and got the girlfriend a CRF 250L. And we're just having a blast on those. It's like a whole different kind of riding, you know. It's like you're on a dirt bike, but you can still relax and enjoy the scenery. It's like you can almost cheat because it's street legal, so you're riding a dirt bike through state forests and stuff, and it's, I don't know, it's nice. But yeah, I'd say I'm probably still 75% motocross. What about you? What kind of riding you into? There's not many places in England to motocross or to trail ride, or either one. Yeah, man, that's sad. It's just... Is that because of politics or EPA or just liability? That's good. It was super big over here in the 80s and 90s, and then it kind of died off. And I don't know, man. I can't tell if it's coming back or not. I really can't. I'm hoping electric bikes will bring it back where it needs to be. Make everything a little more simpler for everybody. More like hop on the bike and ride, and not so much just spend so much time fixing them, doing valve adjustments, and all this crap. Just kind of hop on it and go. I'm super excited about the Altas. I went and rode the Altas a couple months back, and they're awesome. So it's just, right now it's a struggle. If you're a kid and you want to ride, you've pretty much got to have a dad that's interested and a big support system. And if you're an adult and you want to race, you better have some money. So I don't know, it's tough. It's like, I can afford to, I have the knowledge and ability to rebuild all my own stuff, and I still can't hardly afford to do it. But all right, man, 2 tires changed, 1 more off. I'm gonna go get a drink and jump into some other projects. So I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Thanks so much, man. Holler at me anytime.